Where's Meghan? Alison Boshoff has a long story in the Daily Mail, pointing out that Meghan has not been seen with Harry for months. As Harry has embarked on his most significant project to date, the record-breaking best-selling memoir Spare, he's done it mostly solo. Meghan is nowhere to be seen. The former actress hasn't once accompanied him on his exhaustive tour of TV studios and interviews to promote the book, despite undeniably excelling at life in the spotlight. So where is she? The couple haven't been seen in public together since December the 7th in New York, where they received the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award for their work on racial justice and mental health. A royal fan who was standing outside of the Ripple of Hope Awards in New York City saw Meghan and Harry leave the event and commented that when the crowds were no longer around, the duo completely dropped the lovey-dovey act. Some believe that Penguin Random House, Harry's publishers, would have expected Meghan to be more visible of late to help push the book's sales. One senior media exec said, "What most people have concluded is that Penguin would have told her from the get-go that Harry needed to be front and centre during his book tour, that it's his journey, and that he needs to shine." However, most people also know that the two of them together generates far more headlines. All famous couples do, and I can't imagine Penguin would have wanted her to be quite this absent. Since they were last seen in public, of course, the 6-hour-long Netflix series has shown them on the small screen, sitting side by side linking hands, superly and soppily inseparable. But Meghan wasn't present on or off camera during his interviews with ITV's Tom Bradby and CNN's Anderson Cooper. These two set-piece sit-down chats were actually filmed in the weeks before Christmas in the 5,700 a night Churchill cottage at the San Ysidro Ranch in Montecito, California. We know that Meghan loves it there. It was the venue for her interview and photo shoot with Hollywood Bible Variety in October. However, she wasn't anywhere on the property when Harry poured his heart out in those two lengthy TV interviews, sources say. Similarly, when Harry faced the quick wit of Stephen Colbert on The Late Show on the eve of Spare's publication in New York, he was without his wife again, who was neither there to pep him up beforehand or to decant his experience afterwards. Into this vacuum has emerged a wide variety of theories. The internet, as one would expect, is ablaze with unfounded, cruel and hysterical suggestions for the reasons for Meghan's whereabouts. Lady C has said several times that they haven't lived together in months. That's going back 2 months ago. She always says it's possible it could be Meghan inventing these tales, but some of us believe Harold left months ago, but had to keep it under wraps because of Netflix. Now that they're out, it's possible Meghan is going to be breaking news herself by looking to have left the marriage. However, Alison Boshoff reveals that Meghan's public absence is something more strategic, not born out of vague concerns, least of all any sort of schism in their relationship. Meghan's retreat from the public eye is, say well-placed sources, part of a carefully considered 3-pronged PR approach to neutralise some critics, as well as to lay the ground for future lucrative projects. The rumours are still spiralling that Meghan could be releasing a memoir, but what could she possibly write about that we haven't already heard? We can almost guarantee that the narrative will differ from the multiple versions of her truth already out in the ether.